Okay, so let's start the role play. Start from what you think is the bravest action. So remember to tell us your reasons, and then I'm going to let each of you tell us about which one who has the strongest argument and why. Okay, great. So start with the first one, standing in front of the cake.
Okay. I think standing in
All right,
front.
usually your camera's on.
Okay. Sorry.
Great.
I think standing in front of a tank is the bravest action because people in history, people who stand in front of a tank are the people who don't really have sources or fighting skills. They are just people who want to fight for justice. And there is a impressive example in 1989 there is a person in China who fight for justice and standing in front of a tank, and he was so brave that even now everyone know that he is a brave person in that protest. I think you guys know the protest. It's called Tiananmen. So I think standing in front of a tank is the bravest action because you have no power, but you still have a determination to stop the fighting.
Okay, great. Next is staying to fight.
Hi guys, I think staying to fight is dangerous. Without good organizations and planning, it is easy become a sacrifice. Staying to fight must be separate with our family, and we don't have any protective equipment and enough supplies to defend. And we don't even know where to attack the enemies and what weapon will kill us. Yeah, because we are not a professional army. So that's why I think staying to fight is the bravest action.
Okay, great. And the last one is deactivating bomb.
Hi guys, I think deactivating a bomb is a brave action. The first, deactivating bombs, bombs experts must face the bomb alone. And they often under time pressures. The point, they must finish the mission to save a lot of lives. And last, I think their bravest action is every mission is regarded as a last mission because they have a mistake. They may be dead. So I think deactivating a bomb is the bravest action.
Okay, great. Eugene, who do you think has made the strongest argument and why?
I think Iris has the strongest opinion because she mentioned not only one reason of why it's the bravest action. Also, I agree that she say when people need to take weapons and decide to leave from their family. Even they may not see each other again. So I think Iris have the strongest argument.
Okay, Iris, what do you think?
Actually, I love Eugene's argument. Yeah, because she mentioned a real history's event. It is a good for example. But I think maybe you can do more specific about tanks, because tanks have it is a powerful weapons. Yeah. Tanks have many functions, including detections and artillery. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, and she also realized the citizens, we don't have any skill to fight. Yeah. And Chipper had a good argument too. But I think maybe can tell more about bomb. Yeah.
Okay, and Chopper, what do you think?
I agree with Iris that Eugene's opinion is so strong. Although I think I set 3 points for activating a bomb is a brief action, but I don't set a good example. But Eugene said a good example in 1989. Let me think of this guy stand in front of the tent is so brave action. Yeah, so I agree with Eugene's opinion.
Iris, who do you think, or what do you think that Chopper can improve on for his debate, for you to choose him?
I think she said a history to examples why standing in front of a tent is the bravest action. It's a good way to Good way to explain their opinion. So so I also I think her argument is strong than me and Iris.
Okay. And Yuqing, what do you think? You have the best argument today. Can you give Chopper any feedback?
I agree with Chopper said dismantling a bomb every time is you need to consider that it's the last day of their life, and I think dismantling a bomb is brave, not only because you need to face your death, also you need to take everyone's you have a responsibility to take everyone's life, because if you are not success and everyone may die. So I think it's one of a strong argument about dismantling a bomb.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys so much. Do you guys have any questions? No? Okay, kind of a heavy subject, but I think it's a little bit different than what we usually talk about. So next week is also going to be about the Ukraine crisis. But then the week after that, we're going to talk about something else. And I think I send it to you guys. If you guys have time and want to do a presentation in class, let me know. If you guys have no questions, then I'll see you guys next week. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.